Welcome back, bros, to another video review, and today we have the opportunity to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the Movie 86 Core Class Ironhide. Now, before I continue the review, I must be honest with you. I did receive my copy through Amazon.com, which updated the delivery to today, and they got it in stock early. And I got it now because I pre-ordered a long time ago. So for the contents, this is what we get inside. We get the figure itself, and then we also get his two pistol accessories and the instruction manual, which comes standard with all Transformer figures in packaging. So now that I've already zoomed in, I just want to try to show off the details on this figure best as I can. So here we are taking a closer look at Ironhide, and just looking off as a whole, he looks spot on. So let me pop up a picture of the cartoon Ironhide beside him so you can see the similarities and see where I'm getting some of these ideas and opinions from. As a whole, this figure is great in my opinion. Now, the figurehead on the character looks very good and reminiscent to the G1 character. It has the red helmet and the silver face, no problem. It's got the silver shoulders, which I like. It's got the red forearms and the black hands, perfect in my opinion. The window on it is like a light sky blue, which can come off with the camera as white, but really a sky blue. And then the rest of it is a continued gray molded plastic, and also the red molded plastic, which forms Ironhide's rear parts of the vehicle. But this is what I want to take and show you guys a picture of. As you see, now that I bring the light down, you can see the Autobot symbol on the front hood of the vehicle. I wished it was picked out a little better, because I have the light spot directly on it so that you can see it in the camera. But without it, it becomes washed away. So I kind of wish they picked it out with a brighter silver. But it does, it's like a light, I don't know, like a copper or something. But I would have loved a silver or a white would just made that Autobot logo pop on Ironhide's chest. So when it comes to the articulation on this figure, the arm can go up this high. It rotates all the way around due to transformation, and it's because it's on a ball joint. The arm can bend 90 degrees. The arm can actually swivel if you want, because it is on a ball joint. The leg can kick up this high. It can bend this far, which is not a full 90, and that's because of the piece right here that closes to form the leg. Ironhide can kick back this far, and Ironhide also has a head swivel, as you can see. It cannot really look up and down because it's hinged with the chest, and it does have a lower chest swivel, as you can see, which is hindered by the back of Ironhide. So if you lift that up, then you can get Ironhide rotated into a more dynamic pose if you like. And with all that being said, this concludes the articulation on Ironhide. And let's go ahead and bring out some more of the core class figures for comparisons. So here we are with the Studio Series Transformers the Movie Ironhide in the middle. As you can see, compared with all the other figures that we have previously already have or will be getting soon, with the Kingdom, Buzzworthy, and all the way through Legacy Evolution. Now, I will say they look good. I think the scale on all these figures are terrific. Yes, I do think Bumblebee is slightly a little bit too big, but it's okay as a stand-in for right now because it is a core class figure we have gotten, so it's not too bad. Now, I would love to see more of the classic Autobots like Prowl and Jazz and Mirage and Hound to round out that core class of the original 87 cartoon, instead of giving us all 5 of the Dinobots so fast. Well, now it's 6 because they form Volcanicus. But yes, those core Autobots would have been key in collecting for our Studio Series core class line, which is actually looking pretty awesome in my opinion. So now it's time for the portion of my review where I like to transform the figure. Normally I wouldn't do it because it is a repaint and a reuse of the same mold but a different color, But today I'm going ahead and do that so that we can see this brand new figure transform, just in case you forgot how to do it. So now that we have him in his alt mode and his van mode, it's pretty much the same as what we get with what we previously received with Ratchet. It's the same, except it's molded in this cherry red and it has the same accessories. So there's not really much to be too excited about, but let's go ahead and bring out Ratchet right here. So here we have Ratchet and here we have Ironhide. Just to show you the two, as I was telling you, it's basically a remold or a recoloring. So yeah, there's not too much I want to say else about that. Now you're wondering why this is like that. It's because I broke off the little clip that it pegs into. For some reason, I don't know why I broke it by mistake. But anyway, let's continue on and check out the comparisons with Ironhide in his vehicle mode. So here we are to kickstart the comparisons. I have the Optimus Primal from the Kingdom version, and I have the Buzzworthy of the Bumblebee right here. As you see, Ironhide is sort of like a mix of in between the two, all three figures. I kind of like how it's scaling. I know Bumblebee is actually a pretty bit large Bumblebee Volkswagen. It's trying to assume the vehicle of, but it's way too big. If it was scaled down a little smaller, it would be perfect in my idea. I think the way Prime looks and also Ironhide look together, that looks about right, even though I think a semi-cab would be a little bit longer, as in for Prime. But overall, just because it's a toy, this is what we get. It looks actually very good in my opinion. So for my final comparison, I had to strike the best pose I could iconically, because I could hear this in my head.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
This scene right here that I recreated just brings back all the excitement and memories as I had watching this show as a child. And now that I can create that with more of the core class size figures, this is incredible and rounding out very well in my opinion. Now I just hope that Hasbro brings out more of the core guys like Jazz and Prowl and Mirage and Hound to round out like this 86 Studio Core series lined out to make it perfect, in addition to the Dinobots, which we will be continuing to receive later on in this year and in future waves of Legacy Evolution. Now it's time to grade this figure in my opinion to see if it's a pickup or a pass. So to summarize everything that I stated previously throughout this review, I am going to say that this figure is a pickup in my opinion, even though it is a repaint of the previous release mold of the Core Class Studio Series Ratchet. But in order to have Ratchet, you got to have Ironhide. So the two are inseparable in my opinion. So it is a must-have because everything that you received with Ratchet is now what you get with Ironhide. It makes the duo perfect together to add to your Core Class collection. So if you're interested in picking up a copy of this figure, you're welcome to head on to the link that I have posted below in the description, where I received my copy early from Amazon.com, because this figure is slated to come out and be released in July, but instead I have it here in April, and it is a wonderful surprise. So currently right now it is in stock and it will ship out as soon as they process your order. So I end up paying $11.99 plus taxes for this figure, and I'm satisfied and happy that I received it from Amazon. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. By doing these 4 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support, and not only that, positive feedback moving forward. Thank you once again for spending your time watching my video. Until next time, yeah bro, I'll see you soon.